Hey guys, it's Courtney from Killing It with Coupons, and here's my Aldi haul for you guys this week. I actually did Aldi, and I had to pick up one item at Jewel because they did not have it at Aldi, at least at the Aldi I went to. I did ask one of the ladies that works there, and she said that they carry them at some Aldi, but not the particular one that I was shopping at, which was the cornmeal. So this Aunt Jemima cornmeal, I actually bought at Jewel. So but for everything you guys see here, I only wound up paying $20.87 plus 37 cents in tax. So this was the additional items that I needed this week that we did not have to make some dinners. And I'm making dinners every week except for, making dinners 4 days this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Plus I'm also making a dessert to go along with it every day. So this was just the items that I needed for this week. So I will go over the items and then also go over the meals that I'm doing for this week. And then also, if you guys follow me on my blog, I do blog about most of the stuff that I wind up cooking up, let you guys know what I think of it and how it turned out, and cooking wise, advice and stuff like that as well. So, let's see, I actually don't need, oh no, the ginger I do need, the ground ginger I do need for a recipe this week. And then the ground allspice, I don't actually need this, but I did notice in a few recipes, that it has, asked for this, and we are out of it and use it often, but I didn't notice that we were out of it. So then when I went to Aldi, picked that up. So that's not technically something I need for this week, but some of the recipes I have seen do call for that, and we haven't had it on hand. And so then I also picked up baking cocoa because realized we don't have any of this. I picked up 2 things of chicken broth. I actually don't know how many the recipe called for. I just kind of guessed because I forgot to write that down when I went to the store, so whoops. And then also this yeast, which I did see when I got home. We actually have 3 packs of it still, so I actually didn't technically need it, but yeast is super cheap, so I didn't really have to pick that up, but I did. And then the parsley flakes, again, this was one of those I didn't necessarily need it for any recipe this week, but again, it was one of those there's several recipes that have called for it, and I've just either skipped over it, haven't used it because we don't use it typically, but I decided since I wasn't picking up too much stuff to go ahead and get that. Also the minced onion as well. I'm not sure if it does, if it is in any recipe this week, but I know several times I've just used onion instead of the minced onion. And then, like I was saying, the cornmeal, which I picked that up at Jewel because they didn't have it at Aldi. And then 2 cans of these Great Northern beans. And actually, the recipe I did see requires 3 15-ounce cans or bags. And I actually have a bag that I think it's about 15, 16 ounces or something like that. So I only needed 2 more of these. The heavy whipping cream as well, I needed that. And then the shredded mozzarella, which I'm using in a recipe to make zucchini, because we grew tons of zucchini in our garden, and I definitely need to use some of it up, so I'm doing a zucchini crock pot meal, and I'll show you again about that, but that's for that. I know for sure the rest of the stuff, I know this is for the soup and this is for the soup, and I can't remember exactly what everything else is for. I know like this is for the bread that I'm making homemade bread from scratch, and then this I believe are for the desserts, I want to say. So yeah, the rest of the stuff I'll just real quick run over my meal plan for you guys this week. But here was the Jewel receipt. This wasn't even on sale, so I didn't even wind up saving anything, but it was after tax. I paid $2.84, and then at Aldi's, you guys can see there what I paid for all of the items. The most expensive thing pretty much I wound up buying was that shredded mozzarella, which cheese is expensive. That was $3.69, plus the baking cocoa was a little bit expensive, but that's something that we don't go through that often, so it's good to stock up a little bit on it. But that was everything else, and then paid $18.40. So that was after tax. So I'll show you guys my meal plan for the week. Alright guys, so here's just my real quick run over for September, or this week, September 14th week of meals. The I'm doing a roast and rice, and I will show you guys kind of the cookbooks and which one I'm using them out of. So I'm doing a roast and chicken, and I'm also doing a cake because we have a little guy that we're babysitting for this weekend, whose birthday is on Tuesday, and we will have him through Monday. I'm not sure if we're taking him back on Monday night or something like that, but we're making a cake for his birthday that day. So I'm just doing a boxed cake actually for that. Then on Tuesday I'm doing shrimp scampi and a bagged salad, just because we have the Fresh Express ones from Jewel that I got for like $1 or something, and then the banana pudding. And then on Wednesday I'm doing a chowder and homemade bread and a peach cobbler. And then on Thursdays, kind of gotten erased a little bit, I'm doing banana bars for dessert, chicken and zucchini as well. And I'm doing a lemon oregano chicken and a zucchini in the crock pot. So I will show you guys what that looks like in the cookbook. I'm using 4 recipe books. And the first one I'm doing, which I marked these with the little post-it notes and I label them up at the top on Monday. So if I have these, normally I don't leave them like out on the counter all week. I'll put them back in the cookbook, the shelf that we have in our laundry room. So if I have these, they'll still be post-it notes, so I can still go directly to the page, and I can also see from the post-it notes when they're stacked or standing or whatever that those are the ones for, you know, that week. So I'm not digging around trying to find which one was in which recipe or whatever. So on Monday I'm doing a teriyaki pork roast with the pork roast I got from Butera. I'm also doing a chicken and broccoli rice, which is just instant rice, and then a boxed cake, like I said earlier. So that is for Monday. Then on Tuesday, I am actually doing a shrimp scampi recipe I found online. Packaged salad, like I was saying, from Jewel, and then a banana pudding. And the banana pudding is in here. And this one is the Anciently Old Taste of Home, one of the magazines. But hey, the recipes are still great, right? And this one was in the old Fix It and Forget It book. We have a newer one too, which I have one recipe in. So that's on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I am doing a bean chowder, which you guys can see down here. This is what I needed the beans and the chicken broth for. So I'm also doing as you guys can see, this is kind of just how I do it, so I know like what I'm looking for that week. So there's 2 recipes, this one and then the onion French bread is also in this book, but I just put it in here so I remember on every single one of them what I'm doing for that week. So that is for that, and then I'm doing the onion French bread, like I said, and that is in here on Wednesday as well. And then also I'm doing like I said, the peach cobbler, and that my mom bought at the dollar store, and it's super easy. The only thing you have to add is like milk, eggs, and I think it's the canned peaches, which we already had, so honestly we didn't even really need to buy anything. So then on Thursday I am doing a lemon or oregano lemon chicken, and although it does call for chicken thighs, I'm just using chicken breasts because there wasn't a whole lot of recipes I could find to do with that, so switching up a little bit, but it's not going to change it a whole ton. So I am doing, like I said, that, and then I'm doing the zucchini special, which is the one down here. This one's actually in the crock pot, and this is in one of the newer Fix It and Forget It books. So that is what I'm doing for Thursday. And then the other recipes were in this Taste of Home Dinner on a Dime one. And then lastly on Thursday, I am again going to this because of all the bananas that I got at Jewel this week. I decided to do some banana desserts. So I'm doing the black bottom banana bars on Thursday as well. So that is it. On Fridays, normally like nobody's even home at our house on Friday or on Friday nights because there's football, it's the start of the weekend, it's whatever's going on. So that's normally busy. So either we'll have leftovers or we will have pizza. So it just kind of depends as to what is going on. So that is it for this week for my Aldi kind of slash Jewel haul, because I did have to get that one item at Jewel, and also my meal plan for this week. So, and then on Sunday and Saturdays normally I don't cook. Just because either my mom will cook something or I will just get either, normally we kind of go out sometimes because we're out for football games and stuff like that. So especially in the fall right now because it's so busy, but probably once football's over, I'll probably be cooking a lot more meals than just the 4 meals a week. So that is it. I will talk to you all next week, and I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'll try and do them more if you guys do enjoy them, just because I like sharing with you guys how I'm able to coupon and still, you know, barely spend $100 for all of our meals for the week. Like I said, I'm really only doing 4, so technically it's not like 7 meals a week or, you know, whatever, but it's still a good portion of stuff. And I don't even, like, most of the stuff I get, I wind up stocking up on stuff. It's not just, you know, I'm couponing for only that week for groceries. No, I get stuff for, you know, like weeks in the future. We freeze stuff. You know, so yeah, but let me know what you guys think of these new kind of segment that I'm doing. And we'll talk to you all next week. Bye, guys.